So the Power Rangers movie came out earlier this year, and unfortunately it did not do too good when it comes to the box office. The critical reception sure was way above what a lot of people were expecting, including myself, and in my review and subsequent talks about it, I said I thoroughly enjoyed the movie, and I really do hope it gets a sequel. Unfortunately, the Power Rangers success might just stop there. The movie originally had a $100 million budget, which means if we factor in marketing, and the marketing for this movie was everywhere, it probably cost about $250 million to put this movie out. In its final box office run, the movie only made $140.2 million, 85 of that coming from the United States alone, and a very tiny 4 million of that coming from China, which was seen as the market that would save the film. So the chances at a sequel are looking pretty slim to none when we base it on that. Now, of course, toy sales are another giant factor. And let's not kid ourselves, the Sentai series that would go on to become Power Rangers in the United States is a huge money-making machine when it comes to toys. That's why each year there is a brand new take on the Power Rangers that sells through the roof. It's guaranteed to sell. So currently, we don't really know how the toys have sold. And with the home and media release coming, if that does tremendously good, they're most likely going to greenlight a sequel. This is what the director had to say, and I quote, "I hope so. It's obviously not up to me. But I know the studio and Saban are talking in earnest about it, and trying to push forward. They're having discussions." Now, the big issue you're going to have there is, of course, the money. And money talks. Believe it or not, that's the only thing that matters to these Hollywood guys. And it doesn't matter if you have 10 guys that agree with it. It's the guys that are going to be funding them who don't even watch the movie or don't care about it, who saw the red line and how it was falling with this movie. So if this movie gets a sequel, chances are it's going to be smaller budget than what it currently is, maybe putting it down to the 55-60 million, or it could be a scenario where they might do the made for TV, but I don't see how they could pull that off with such a franchise like this, unless you go to the actual TV basis style, where then they're going to have dudes in rubber suits who are playing the Rangers and the Megazords. So we will talk about Power Rangers in the future. I got a few videos in mind that I think would be good to talk about and what I would love to see and what they're saying about it. So you guys let me know your thoughts on it. What do you think of the chances of a Power Rangers sequel happening?